Welcome to our journey through time, where we delve into the intricate evolution of firearms. Our story begins in the 9th century, amid the mystical landscapes of ancient China, where a transformative invention would alter the course of history. Gunpowder. In the pursuit of alchemical wonders, Chinese alchemists stumbled upon a potent mixture of saltpeter, charcoal, and sulfur. Little did they know that this volatile concoction would spark a revolution in warfare and technology. The explosive properties of this newfound substance didn't go unnoticed. As its potential became clear, it marked the birth of a new era, an era defined by the deafening roar of early firearms and the smell of gunpowder lingering on the battlefield. Hand cannons and matchlocks. Fast forward to the 14th century, and we encounter the first tangible fruits of this alchemical revelation, the hand cannon. A rudimentary yet powerful device, the hand cannon was the precursor to what would become the firearms we know today. But firing these early firearms was not without its challenges. Enter the matchlock mechanism. A simple yet ingenious solution, the matchlock introduced a mechanism that employed a slow-burning match to ignite the gunpowder, significantly improving accuracy and ease of use. These early firearms, though cumbersome, became game-changers on the battlefield, ushering in an era where the dominance of traditional weaponry began to wane in the face of this new, explosive force. Wheel locks and flintlocks. As we progress through time, innovations continued to shape the evolution of firearms. In the 16th and 17th centuries, the wheellock and flintlock mechanisms took center stage, refining the art of ignition and making firearms more reliable and accessible. The wheellock, with its rotating steel wheel, and the flintlock, with its spark-producing flint striking against a steel plate, represented significant strides in firearm technology. These innovations laid the foundation for more sophisticated and dependable ignition systems. As the echoes of gunfire reverberated through the centuries, the relentless march of progress propelled us into a new era of warfare, forever altering the nature of a conflict and the tools used in its pursuit. The musket era. As the 17th century dawned, the firearm narrative reached a new chapter with the advent of the musket. A transformational leap from the compact hand cannons, muskets emerged as the backbone of infantry arsenals. Smoothbore and deceptively simple in design, muskets became the standard issue for infantry, unleashing a hail of lead upon the battlefield. These long-barreled firearms, complemented by bayonets for close-quarters combat, ushered in an era where disciplined ranks of musketeers could unleash devastating volleys on the enemy. The musket era brought about a paradigm shift in tactics and strategy. Battles became a symphony of coordinated firepower, and the once dominant cavalry faced new challenges in the face of massed musketry. Rifling and mini-ball. As the 18th century unfolded, firearms underwent another pivotal evolution. The introduction of rifling, the process of adding spiral grooves inside the barrel, drastically improved accuracy and range. Paired with the mini-ball, a conical-shaped bullet, these advancements enhanced the efficiency of muskets. Rifled muskets became the precision tools of the battlefield, enabling soldiers to engage targets with increased accuracy and at greater distances. The mini-ball, with its ease of loading, further streamlined the process, making these firearms more formidable than ever. The rifling and mini-ball innovations not only altered the dynamics of warfare but also set the stage for the continued evolution of firearms. As the smoke cleared from these battlefields, the legacy of these advancements reverberated through the annals of military history. Breech loading and cartridges. The 19th century marked a new era in firearm design with the widespread adoption of breech-loading mechanisms and self-contained cartridges. These innovations revolutionized the reloading process, significantly increasing the rate of fire and efficiency of firearms. No longer confined to muzzle-loading rituals, soldiers could now swiftly load their firearms from the rear, reducing downtime between shots. The era of the muzzle loader was fading, giving way to a more streamlined and lethal generation of firearms. Breech-loading firearms equipped with cartridges became standard issue for military forces, providing a level of firepower and convenience that surpassed their predecessors. The battlegrounds of the 19th century witnessed a dramatic shift as armies adapted to the changing nature of warfare. Revolvers and repeaters. The mid-19th century witnessed a leap forward in firearm technology with the introduction of Samuel Colt's ingenious invention, the revolver. This handheld firearm, equipped with a rotating cylinder holding multiple rounds, allowed for successive shots without the need to reload after each firing. Revolutionizing personal firepower, the revolver became a symbol of versatility. Its compact design and rapid firing capabilities made it a favorite among law enforcement, military personnel, and those on the frontier seeking personal protection. Simultaneously, the era saw the rise of repeating rifles. Firearms like the Henry rifle and the Spencer rifle allowed for multiple rounds to be fired before the need to reload. This innovation transformed the dynamics of infantry engagements, offering a significant advantage in terms of sustained firepower. The combination of revolvers and repeating rifles marked a turning point in the individual soldier's capability on the battlefield. No longer constrained by the limitations of single-shot firearms, the rapid succession of shots became a defining feature of this era. Smokeless powder and automatic firearms. Towards the end of the 19th century, a critical innovation reshaped the landscape of firearms, the adoption of smokeless powder. Unlike its smoky predecessor, smokeless powder reduced the visibility of gunfire, providing a tactical advantage on the battlefield. Simultaneously, the era witnessed the emergence of automatic firearms, beginning with the Gatling gun and evolving into more compact and portable machine guns. These weapons were capable of sustained fire with a single pull of the trigger, transforming the nature of warfare. The introduction of smokeless powder and automatic firearms marked a shift towards more efficient, versatile, and deadlier weaponry. These advancements set the stage for the challenges and conflicts of the 20th century, where the power of firearms reached new heights. World wars and semi-automatics. The 20th century dawned with the deafening roar of firearms echoing across the trenches of World War I. The widespread use of automatic weapons became a defining feature of the conflicts that followed, with machine guns dominating the battlefields. In the wake of the World Wars, semi-automatic firearms gained prominence. These firearms allowed for a single shot to be fired with each pull of the trigger, combining the efficiency of automatic weapons with the precision of earlier designs. Semi-automatic firearms found their place not only on the front lines of warfare, but also in the hands of civilians, shaping the discourse on personal firearms ownership and use. The 19th and 20th centuries were epochs of unprecedented innovation in firearms technology. From the revolutionary designs of Samuel Colt to the industrialized warfare of the World Wars, each era has left an indelible mark on the evolution of firearms. As we conclude this segment, we find ourselves at the threshold of the modern era, where the legacy of these advancements continues to shape our world. If you have reached this far, might as well like the video and subscribe for more bite-sized history.